Low key cutter. Low key cutter. All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, one and all, to the Mobile Salons Buses. Let me switch up my game here and get in the right screen here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mobile Salons sponsor, MrHairArt Show. Y'all come on in. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in so that we can get started. Y'all come on down. Let me get my other screens up and running, and then we can go ahead and get going. Let's close that out. I don't even know what that is. So let's close it out and do something else. All right, y'all come on in. We're going to get started in just a minute here. Okay, wait. Let's start it over. Let me start it back. There we go. This thing is I gotta have them all on the same side to make it work. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, we're looking good now. We're looking good, players and germs. Except for over here, my computer keeps going out. It's either out of juice or it's not on. We'll figure out what's going on. Miss Rosemary, how are you? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. We're live, guys. We're live. Let me make sure I got my system running. All right. What's up, BMF? BMF Loke. That is cut W. What is this? Spell this out for me if y'all want me to say it. I mean, phonetically, because I see cut woke, cut. Oh, cut to scale. Okay, I was putting the two T's together. Okay, I got you. It's CUT and then TWO and then U UP UPSCALE. Am I right? Scale, cut to. Am I right? Let me know. BMF Loc LOCC and then CUTTWOUPSCALE 23. I want to know what that space it out so I can see what you're talking about. Cut to TWO up UP scale. Cut to up scale. Am I on point? Cut to upscale or cut to and then upscale? Either way, we got it. I spelled it out and put it in there. Okay, what's up, Miss Rosemary? Y'all come on in. Oh yeah, it's going out. I don't know why it cuts in and out for some reason. Let me see if I can turn this other one on and make it keep going. There we go. And I'm gonna stop over here and then start streaming again. For some reason, some of these streams will start working and then they'll stop working, and then I have to reset and restart all over again. All right. All right, guys, let's go. Oh yeah, my AC is on. There we go. It's loud too. It's one of the smaller units. That way I don't have to turn on the big HVAC unit to cool because this is just a small room. So we turn it on. I'm finna get one of those smaller units, the small units with the holes that come out. I think they're still loud too. They're all pretty loud. The only way you can gonna get something that's a little bit quieter is if you run a hose, run a tube from wherever the unit is all the way to the room. Then you can get AC and it won't be that noisy. All right, guys, let's get popping. Okay, we're talking about investments, guys. Investments. I don't know how many of you all are in position for investment or in position for starting a business or getting into a business where you want your money to work for you, but that is where you need to be. Okay. And I'm going to say that emphatically. That is where you need to be. It's all right to have a job. It's all right to work for a living, meaning working at a facility or someone else's company or business or what have you. That's fine. But when you are talking about having the ability to be in a position to have individual monies that is your money, meaning you have complete control of your money, that is a completely different that's a completely different structure that you need to have when it comes to work, when it comes to what you are doing with your life. If you are looking to have a situation where your money is dictated by what you do and not being just by you working, meaning going to work and clocking in, and you say, "Oh, I'm going to make this much because that's how long I clocked in to this job." That's not the same thing. Okay, that's not in the realm of reality when it comes to having a business and having a setup where your money is not dependent on you working for your money. The most famous term is having residual income. Residual income is what I've explained to you all before, is when you're making money regardless. Okay, your company is making money. Elon Musk has residual income. Okay, Jeff Bezos has residual income. That means their companies are going to run whether they go to work or not. It's gonna keep going and it's going to make money. Okay, that's where we have to be. Let me put this code in here. That's where we have to be. If we're not there, then you will be stuck working for a living. And I'm not talking about the good work. I'm talking about in our world, in our terminology, if you are hold on, in our world, if you are a barber or stylist and you go to work behind that chair making money by doing hair, making money by doing hair, uh, if you do work like that, you are not making residual income. You're not making residual income. Residual income means, again, you're making money whether you go to work or not. Okay, so the minute you get sick, the minute you do not take that client, the minute you don't get behind that chair, you stop making money. There's no more money being made. Money completely stops. It dries up. No money is coming in. That's not residual income. That's working. We are bringing you the opportunity to have residual income, meaning your money will continue to come in, whether you are behind that chair or not, whether you're going to work or not, your money will continue to come in. Okay, that's almost a no-brainer. That's almost something that if you look at the schematics of how we set it up, for business purposes and how it is structured on the website. If you go to mobileon.com, click on, what did I put it under? Hold on, let me check. I know advertisers. Let me see. I know advertisers has the basic framework for the investment, but we have not put the full scale investment package on the website. That's coming. Hopefully we can put it up today, because I have so many people coming in wanting to see and hear and discuss the opportunity that we have. And I know some of you guys are familiar when someone says, "Hey, we got a business opportunity." No, I'm good. I'm good with the business opportunity, dude. Sorry, thank you, but no, we're not gonna do that. That's literally like, more likely they're trying to get you to sign up to some multi-level marketing or some kind of incorporation where you have to buy or sell, products for a company, and you have to meet quotas and things like that, or you have to go and sign people up. We all know about them. We all have had them come through our lives very, very frequently, especially if you got kinfolk, family members, and in a business. They're always going to come through. What's going on my security cameras? These crazy folk. All right. I hear. Oh, excuse me. Yep, I knew it. I got them, guys. I see the in the security camera. Okay. I saw something pop up on a question. Or am I losing it? I may be losing it, guys. Yep, I may be losing it. Hey, Ms. Veronique, how are you? Grace and gratitude, she says. Welcome in. Miss Penelope, how are you? Welcome in. Andre, what's up? Andre's in the house. What's happening? What's happening? All right. Okay. Guys, I'm so worn out. I've been running. I think I went to sleep at 4. I think I went to sleep at 4 o'clock this morning. And then I had to get right back up and get going. So I told y'all yesterday I had a long, long day. Bear Street, what's up? Are the buses, I don't know what that means. Are the buses waterproof? I don't know what that means. Waterproof? What do you mean waterproof? Expand on that waterproof. This is T. Everybody asks me every time I get to drinking something or eating something or doing something on the live. They ask me what I'm drinking or what I'm eating or doing something. Gold Peak Tea. Y'all know my brand. Gold Tea. Gold Peak Tea. Gold. It's expensive. Yeah, it is expensive. I mean, it's not expensive, but it is not cheap. This tea is yeah, it costs a little bit. It's not bad, but it's not like going and getting like some brisk tea or something like that. I don't like that. I don't like the tart bitterness in the tastes like like more chemicals than just a smooth tea flavor on it. I don't want too much and I don't want too little. I just want to be able to, because it does have caffeine in it, but not to the amount to where you're going to be jittery or tripping out. Craningston, Craningston, or Craningston. There's no internet. The new building is up maybe next week. I'm not sure. I was over there today. I was actually over there today. We were filming us walking through the building and checking out everything, making sure everything is on schedule and looking good. And everything's perfect. Everything is really, really good. It's better than I anticipated. So we're looking really good. And we have large bays. There's regular size bays that are this big with the lifts on there to lift the buses up so that we can go up under the buses and install stuff easier. They have the lifts, so it lifts the bus up, and then those are the regular bays. Now we have the longer bays where we can roll in the bigger buses. Y'all know that was my big surprise, is being able to do the large scale buses that are the Greyhound or the coach size buses. We'll be doing those, and those are for full scale salons. They're for the whole shop, because you can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stations up in there and just roll out to a location, a wedding, any type of event, any type of sporting event, all that. You're able to roll up there, roll a whole shop up there, and knock out a bunch of people at the same time. Kid Cuddy the Barber, what's up, Kid Cuddy? Welcome into the stream. High Class Styles, what's happening? Welcome in. Lone Whisper is in. What's happening? BMF, I don't know if BMF was supposed to come in and show and tell me, break down their profile name phonetically, because I didn't know what the hell it was and I couldn't break it up all the way right. But I want everybody to kind of review your finances. I want you to review what exactly you have when it comes to your finances, and I want you to tell me, and be honest. I want you to tell me if you have monies coming in that will continue to come in whether you go to work or not. I want to know if you got sick for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months. If you got sick or if you was in the hospital, would your bills and everything be covered? Would you still be able to live and everything is fine and all right because you've put money away, because you got money saved up, because you have rainy day funds? You literally put money away just for that sort of emergency. I want to know by show of hands. Somebody tell me, let me know. Do you have money put away for the rainy days? Do you have money that is secured for if there is hard times, or if you can't work or don't go to work, even for good reason? If you go on vacation for 2 weeks, will you still make money? Because I know in our industry, 2 weeks is damn near a lifetime because everybody's making money day by day, and day by day, making money day by day. That's really, really crucial, because when you're making your money behind that chair, you need your money for booth rent, or for your current bills, light bills, your car note, your phone, your cell phone, all that. If you don't make that money, then you don't cover that bill. If you don't cover that bill, then they start turning things off and they start repoing things. So it is not good. And I want to know who has what, if you guys have put anything away. And then the second part to that question is, do you have money that continues to come in whether you go to work or not? Do you have money that continues to come in whether you go to work or not? That's called residual income. That's money that will continue to come in whether you're at the shop or you're at the job or you're at the building or whatever. You will still be making money. Okay? Some people, it's legitimate. If it's a legitimate money that is coming in that is able to sustain you in lifestyle while you're not at work. Okay. And the reason for that is obviously Mobile Salons is designed. I designed it, so I should know. Mobile Salons is designed to be a self-serving, complete system to offset and to maintain your income level, whether it be the same income or higher. That's how you become millionaires. Our company and our buses are set up so that you are able to work this business, work this company, and if you can't work it, then it works itself. Now, you make less money when it works itself, but it's able to work itself. Okay? That means you're not behind the chair, you're not going to work, but you're still making money. Money is still coming and being deposited into your bank account. Nobody has that, guys. Nobody. I've literally seen nobody in this industry, in the entire industry, have anything close to that type format. Okay, so with that being the situation, we have to be, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be clear to make sure that everybody understand, that we all understand our own situation. In that, if that is the case, then you are living in a pretty dire situation. You're living in a day-by-day situation that could turn negative at any moment, that could turn pretty bad at any moment. Okay. Like I said before, if you get sick, you get hurt, or any situation where you cannot work, it's going to turn bad. I encourage everyone, even if it's not us, even if it's not this company, go and find something that will work while you're not working. Go and find something that will continue to make money when you're not working. Okay? That's a very, very big element that people tend to look over or overlook, because they're so hell bent on going out and doing what they need to do to make this money. That's fine, but if you're not building on that, you're setting yourself up for failure. I've seen a ton of people will hit the lottery, will make money from some sort of purchase or investment, or come into money some kind of way. Some people have had people in their family, pass away or whatnot, and they come into money, and the first thing they do is go and buy liabilities, not assets, liabilities. Liabilities are things that do not make you money. They do not appreciate in value. They do not bring in income. That's a liability. Okay. When you're going and buying fancy cars and high price clothes and jewelry and all that, those are all liabilities. I had a guy tell me that he bought a new car, and he said that it was an asset because it would appreciate in value. That doesn't happen unless it is a actual classic car that have been said that other people want, and each year over year, they continue to want it, and they want it even more because as each year goes by, it becomes more and more rare. Okay, if you're going and buying a Lexus or a Mercedes or a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or any other cars, I mean, you can just choose any other dealers: Ford, GM, Chrysler, Toyota. It doesn't matter. Any of those cars, none of them are classics. None of them are built to be collectibles. They are built to be disposable liabilities, cars that you use for now, and then you get out of it and get an upgrade to another car. That's it. You know how many of these cars is in the graveyard? How many of these cars is in the auto graveyard? Because they're making them so fast and so furious. You can look on YouTube and see that there are tons, I mean millions and millions of cars that just sit collecting dust that do not have any value whatsoever. You cannot buy a car and say that this is an asset when there's millions of them on the road, millions of that same car on the road. You can't. That's not an asset. That's a liability because every year it's called depreciation. That cost value goes down. Okay, so do not, misunderstand what the difference is between appreciation and depreciation. Okay, so like I said, when you get your monies in and you actually have money that come in from whatever source, whatever situation, you have to be conscious of where you spend that money and how you spend it. If you're investing in something, if you're putting that money into something that will start to appreciate and pay you back, that's the ideal situation. Now, I have quite a few. I guess you can call them celebrities. I guess. I mean, they're just people who work and they make quite a bit of money. They make the bigger money. Those individuals are the ones that I target and say, look, what are you doing with your money? Y'all have heard the stories when these individuals go out, these ball players, these rappers, these artists, all of them, they go out, they make a lot of money doing their thing, and then a couple of years go by, and then all of a sudden they broke. All of a sudden they broke. Why? Simple, because they thought the money was going to always come in. That's why. They thought that money was going to come in, and then it was going to keep coming in and keep coming in the same way that it came in the first time. It's going to keep coming in that way all the time. It's never the case. That's never the case. I've never seen somebody make money off of an individual thing, and then that money keeps coming in the same way. If you sign to a record label and they give you an advance, the chances of them giving you that advance every month is slim to none. The chance of you getting a hit record amongst all of this noise in the industry right now is slim to none. Guys, this industry right now that we're in right now, this world that we're in right now, it literally affords you to be able to become a rapper, a musician, a artist, a actor, whatever you want to be, you're able to be one with one of these. You're able to be one with one of these. With one of these. Guys, you're able to put music together on this phone, upload it to iTunes or Infinite Radio or Spotify or whoever. You're able to upload your music and then get out there and promote it and literally make hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, and become a superstar with this right here. Did you know that there was a little unit on the back of these things right here? See these three little buttons? These three, these are cameras. Right here, and right here. These are cameras. They all work together to be able to film things. And when you film things, you're able to also turn around and edit the things that you film. Okay? And then you're able to upload that film, upload that video, upload that movie if you want, upload it to the internet, and then promote it, and then have people to either download it or like it or support it or pay for it, or all of these types of things. You're able to literally make that movie, that video, that show, that channel. You know how many people say my podcast or my subscribe to my channel. My channel. That's a thing. That's a thing now. People, I know little kids that will run up on me. Hey coach, hey, come in. You need to go check out my channel. This little kid, I know this dude has got to be like 9, 10, 11 years old, talking about go and check out my channel on YouTube or on Instagram or on Facebook. They're wanting you to go and see and support and subscribe and follow them on their channel where they're putting out content. Whether it's crazy, throw it off, just nonsense content, or it may be, you know, influential. It may be impressive. It literally may be entertaining. Don't know, kind of don't care, but that's the world we're living in. So when you have that type of scenario, when you have that type of grounding, that type of world that we're living in, guys, you got to make the most of it. You got to make it work for you. If you don't make it work for you, you're going to end up working for it. Mobile salons is an investment that is coming right now that you all will have the very first pick. You all will be able to invest in something that nobody else has the opportunity to invest in. You will be investing in it before everybody. You will literally have the opportunity to invest in something that everybody else has not seen yet. Now, if you're smart, if you know what that means, then you'd actually have a even a leg up on the people that actually is listening to this right now. So, what does that mean? This is more of a intellectual show, because what we are doing is we're showcasing something that many people do not see and do not understand. All of it will come to a head probably next year. Normally it'll take years, like 4 or 5 years, before anyone sees a return, or they recoup their funds, recoup their money, or literally be able to see something that comes back to them in the form of profit, or even just anything, any money at all, any dividends, any financial, you know, backing or compensation that you will see. Period. It would take years. It would take literally years. This element here, this business here, and I'll just tell you guys right off the bat, just in case I have real savvy investors. That means people who have the funds to be able to invest, or they understand the investment profile. You're talking about something like us investing $100,000. $100,000 is not cheap. It's not for the faint of heart. $100,000 returning a 25% return. It's never been heard of. I was told, I made this announcement yesterday, and I was supposed to make it last week, but I really wasn't hell bent on it, because I was really not interested in pushing it. But I heard about it. We're starting to get our first groups of people to invest, and now I'm starting to hear from my people that say, hey, we need to go ahead and push this. Why? Because it's obviously beneficial to us connection wise, but it's not beneficial to us financially. Even though we get $100,000 up front and be able to produce buses quicker and faster and efficiently, it's not beneficial financially, because we're paying out 25% a year. Nobody pays out 25% a year. Nobody. Matter of fact, let me show you this. I can show you. Let's go big on our screen. I wish I had I got another screen where I'll be able to click. I'm going to set it up. You know what? I'm going to set it up as soon as I get done with this show. I'm going to have a little time. So I'm going to set it up. And I'm going to, matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if it'll do it. I'm going to look on here, because I'm live right now. I can see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does do that. Okay. So I've been doing it. Y'all forgive me. I'm having a moment inside my own head. But I actually can set that up, and I did not know I could. I'm going to set up another screen and say, I'll put internet. Give me a minute. I just want to set something up real quick, because I need it. Sorry. If I'd have thought about this, I typically think about things like this while I'm in the middle of the show. And if I don't, y'all know it. If I don't do it or set it up right then and there, Um, I'll forget. Okay, browser URL. Okay, good. And then I'll use this one. Boom, boom, and copy. If y'all have questions, y'all know the drill. Pop them in the chat. There we go. Ooh-wee. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I'm happy about it. I'm happy, doggone it. Because I won't have to do a bunch of moving around and doing extra stuff. Let's see, lock controls, Control E, Control V. I'll look at that later. Okay, let's just do this right for right now. Okay. All right. And then I'll do this for, is it moving? It is moving. Okay. Okay. So I'll set that up and then I'll look at that in just a minute. Thank you, Bernard. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, sir. Very, very much. Bernard in with the donation, kicking it with the donation. Thank you, sir. Okay. Now we want to check dividends. We want to check returns, and we want to check interest. How much does the bank pay on a savings account per year? Okay, can y'all see that? I'm sorry. Okay, can y'all see that? All right. It says you got a high yield savings account at 4.65. That's with PNC. You have a high interest savings account with Capital One at 4.30. Okay. High yield means you're basically a big timer and you're putting your money in. And they normally have standards or requirements for you to put your monies in, which means you have to start out with like $10,000 or $20,000 or something like that. Okay. And then their breakdown says this right here. Average savings account interest rates. Okay. Average, it says rates have consistently ticked upward this year. So wait a minute, let's scroll down here. So far for 2023, the average savings account rate across all financial institutions is 0.42%. Did y'all get that? According to the FDIC, interest rates for savings accounts, the rates across all financial institutions is 0.42%. That means if you put $10,000 into a savings account, you'd have an extra $42 at the end of the year. Can y'all see that? Matter of fact, can y'all believe that? Damn, seeing it. Can y'all believe that? That's the craziest to me. That's the craziest thing ever. They're literally saying that if you invest or put $10,000 in the bank today, by the end of the year, because interest rates, and then they have a nerve to say interest rates have consistently ticked upward this year. So far for 2023, y'all can Google it for yourself. 2023, the average savings account rate across all financial institutions is 0.42%. That's less than half of 1%, ladies and gentlemen. Less than half of 1%, according to the FDIC. That's our banks. That's our financial institutions. That's what they pay us. That's what they pay us. Okay. This means, and then the last part, it says that that means if you put $10,000 into a savings account, you'd have an extra $42 after 1 year. $42. Woo-wee. Isn't that a whole lot of money, $42? Stop the madness. Guys, cut it out. Come on. Guys, that's less than half of 1%. Less than half of 1%. I'm gonna hold what I have, and I'm gonna bring it to you all so y'all can see it. Matter of fact, I'll tell you right now. Our investment pays out 25%. 25% every year. I'm baffled. I'm completely I'm taken aback. My attorneys, my wife, my accountant, everybody tells me that, Coach, you can do 1% and you'll be winning. If you pay out 1% a year for people to invest in this company, you'll be winning. It will be a landslide. They said if you did 5%, they think you're crazy because you're paying so much out. You would be crazy. And then they said that if I did 10%, nobody would believe it. That's what they tell me. If I did 10%, nobody would believe it. It would be on par with being a fairy tale, a unicorn, make believe. If I did a payout of 10% a year. Yeah, I believe that because I'm a financial guy as well. I do financial returns and credits and backings and all that stuff. I literally do. I do funding and some investing and all that type of stuff. But there's absolutely nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, like sitting on a gold mine and then watching people just walk by. Guys, I watch people walk by the fact that they can invest into mobile salons, and they just shrug their shoulders, or they'll look, their eyes will glaze over because it seems too good to be real. I like that. I like that a lot. Matter of fact, I like it so much. I said, screw the 10%, make it 25. Make it 25%. I wanna blow their mind. I want to make it ridiculous. I want to make it dumb. Just completely illogical. This is not. I want it to look like a scam. I want it to look like a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme. I want it to look so unbelievable that people literally pass it up. They don't invest in it. I want them to pass it up. I want them to literally pass it up so that the people who do jump on it, the people who do get in, they're able to look at listen. I want them to be able to look real hardcore financial advisors in the face. I want them to be able to look at actual PhDs, Harvard, Penn State. I want them to look at actual people that have went to business school, business colleges, universities, and have studied numbers throughout the ages. I want them to be able to look at them in their face, eye to eye, and tell them, you passed on this. You couldn't see this. This you claim. I really want them to label or claim this to be undoable or I hear unsustainable a lot. I hear when you hear or see something that cannot be what just really just cannot be. They'll give what's called a advisory warning to things. I want one of those. I want an advisory warning that says, "Do not mess with this investment. Do not mess with this fund. It's just it's not good. It can't. It's too good to be true. There's something wrong with it." That's what I want, because anybody who's anybody, and I'm talking about powerful people, anybody who knows how to play this game, the more negative you get, the more unresponsive, the more people that says you're not going to make it. This is not going to be, how people tell you, oh, you can't win and you're not going to be able to do that. It gives you power. It gives you strength. It gives you the ability to win because they doubt you. That's what I want. So I didn't put it at 10%. I didn't put this investment into mobile salons. I didn't put it at 10%. I put it at 25%. 20. I got a lot of laughing emojis and crying emojis there. Yeah, I put it at 25% because I want. Okay, look at it like this, because I see some people making. I see your notes. Some of them is just regular notes, laughing and saying go get them and God praise you. And I see Darnell in. What's up, Darnell? I see old school mobile. I see Philip is in. Yeah, I see you guys. I see high class. What's that? And okay, I see the kid cutter was in earlier. Yeah, I see you guys in. Listen, when people are you guys remember when I kind of explained to you all what negative publicity is, when they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity. It's going to get people to look, and when they come and look, they're coming and looking for the bad, but when they only find good, hey, they made you, that's free publicity. They just made you more customers. Donald Trump does it all the time. He uses that bad publicity. He's never had to pay for a commercial. He did not have to pay for a commercial. He did not have to pay for advertising. They just gave him free advertisement. That's genius. I'm sorry for the people who don't like him, but that's genius. Genius. He didn't have to pay a dime to get his face in front of everybody, millions of people, to get his voice and his opinion in front of millions of people. They just literally danced to his tune because he literally he fed the fish. It was just a constant, giving them, putting chum in the water. Y'all know what chum is? That's the chopped up fish and blood and guts and all that makes the fish go crazy, and they have to come, and it's a feeding frenzy. That's what he does. And that's what, for the bad publicity, that bad publicity and that's when he literally became president. People say, oh, that's bad. You can't shit. He became president off that bull. He became president of the United States, the most powerful country in the world, off of that craziness. It's pretty awesome. So we're gonna do the same thing. Why reinvent the wheel? Make it crazy. And I mean make it crazy. I'm making it crazy. I'm making this investment for mobile salons crazy. I want people to look at it as, unattainable. It's not right. And y'all know the filter process when you only have so much of something. So say, for instance, you were selling tennis shoes, okay, some shoes that you made, and they were, they got some good buzz, they got some good publicity, and people wanted them, and people were buying them, and you were selling those shoes for $100. Okay, you were selling them for $100 for your pair of shoes. If you only have 500 pair of shoes, okay, that's how many you had made, okay, and it will be a while before you can make some more. Would you continue to sell those pairs of shoes for $100? No, you would not. It's called supply and demand. You will not sell those shoes for $100 because thousands, tens of thousands of people want them. Okay, so you would obviously go up on your price. Okay, you would go up, or you would sell them to a retailer and you would have them to go up like they do with all kinds of different, Justin Bieber tickets and and Beanie Babies and all kinds of stuff that you remember, Tickle Me Elmo and all that kind of craziness. Anything that's hot, it was one price, and then they saw a run on it. And when everybody came to get it and want it, they were all sold out. It was gone. And so the people who bought it, they went in and bought a whole bunch of them because they saw that this thing was going to go through the roof. So they bought a whole bunch of it. And then when people are scary and trying to look for it and find it, you can buy it from me, but it's going to be double the price, triple the price, quadruple the price. It's going to be 5 times, 10 times the price. And people buy it up. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. With Ms. Bernie says, I'm so in attendance just with the client that I concur. Yeah, I'm just spitting game right now. I don't have the full presentation, Ms. Bernie. I see you, Miss Rosemary. I see you, Miss. I saw your name on there, and it scrolled up too fast, so I couldn't see it. Started with a P, but I saw you, and I saw your client, your comment that this is how business is done. That is correct. Everybody's not going to be able to do it. It's $100,000. It's not going to be able to do it. If you got together with other people, yeah, you can do it then, and you guys merge monies together and all that. But I'm just spitting it out and putting it out there because. And we're gonna go. We're gonna be out of time, but I just wanted to put it out there because y'all know how these shows work. These are archives. These are videos and content that I'm able to go back to and show that this is what I did. I promise you, my hand to God right now. I promise you, I'm gonna have to come back to this video when I'm on Wall Street News or MSNBC or some financial report news or something like that, and they're going to say, how'd you know? What made you think? And I'm going to say, yeah, this is what I do. And they're not going to believe me. And then I'm going to say, I thought of this last year because they're going to think that I just did it just off a whim. They're going to think that I saw a run on something. Like if something is on sale and then you say, oh, people are going to want that, then you go and buy a bunch of them, and then the company sells out, and then you got a whole bunch, and now you can sell it for a higher price. That's just getting lucky. Or if you're smart enough to trend the market, you can do it that way. That's fine, and you buy it, but it's still opportunistic. It's still something that came across your plate that you wasn't anticipating, but you were smart enough to actually jump on it. That's not this. We're creating it. We're creating that run. We're creating that push, that Beanie Baby, that Tickle Me Elmo scenario with this investment. What was that? GameStop. Oh man, that was horrible. That was crazy. Where that stock went through the roof and then it crashed just as fast. You got to be savvy. You got to know what you're doing. Bitcoin, same situation. Went through the roof. And if they were smart, they would have been able to sustain that height and level out. But they had too many people being greedy and too many people in control to where they could manipulate the market in such a way that it caused a crash. Okay, you can't do that with mine because I own it. Therefore, the manipulation is through me, and then we actually excel it high because of the nature of our business. You're investing in mobile salons, mobile salon buses. We're going to make money regardless. Hair always grows. So when you're investing in something that is going to always grow, you're going to always make money. That's why this investment is solid and sound. But the fact that not everybody can get in, there's your catch. There's your element that stops it from being a Bitcoin, that stops it from being a Robinhood, that stops it from being a GameStop, that stops it from being all of these different elements and companies that went high, but then because they were artificially inflated and they did not have a control stop on it, they crashed. That's why they put a freeze on the stock market. If the stock market ever starts tanking and ever starts going down and going down fast, they're able to freeze all transactions. They're able to put a full stop on the entire stock market. That's NASDAQ, That's Wall Street. That's all of Wall Street. That's any market. They're able to freeze it. That way it doesn't just crash. Okay. We're able to do the same thing with ours. We have insurances on our buses. We have insurances on our investment. We actually have insurances on our investment. No one's ever even attempted this, except for me. So we're going to come back and we're going to review this video, and I'm going to let you all know it's either a tremendous failure, which I don't know how that can even be, because unless everybody on the planet's hair stops growing, that's the only way it can fail. If everybody on the planet's hair stop growing, that's it. And even then, you're still not out of the woods, because we still have nail buses, we have massage buses, we have tattoo buses, we even have pet grooming buses. I'll do taco and food trucks if I have to make sure that we are guaranteed to move forward. Can't play with me. This is serious business. All right, guys, let me get up out of here. This was just an archive video, archive show, to make sure that we have it in the box and put it in the can, so that we can review this later when I actually start doing this craziness. Y'all will see it, and when you see it, it's going to be something. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Be there or be square. I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops and Salons Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com. At the top of the page, on the right-hand side, you'll see the application. Click on it, fill it out, send it back in. If everything is good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated to our charity, we have our own charity called Triple H, Haircuts for the Helpless and Homeless, HHH. If you haven't donated to that charity, please donate. You can go to triplehcharity.org and donate. We use your donations to build the buses that goes out and does haircuts for the helpless and homeless. And we also use your donations to pay the barbers and the stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it is a very, very worthwhile charity. It is a total write-off. You can not only get supported by supporting others, but you'll also be able to write off your donations. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody for coming in. I will see you all tomorrow. Please be safe out there, and remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.